It did not take ISIS very long to declare where it is setting its sights next. Just 3 days after the attacks in France, the terror group says it hopes to attack right here in Washington, D.C. Now, the threat comes in a video that was released this morning that has not yet been authenticated, but it specifically references Friday night's massacre that claimed at least 129 lives. Speaking in Arabic, an armed fighter looks into the camera and says, quote, "We say to the states that take part in the Crusaders campaign that by God, you will have a day, God willing, like France's. And by God, as we struck France in the center of its abode in Paris, then we swear we will strike America at its center in Washington." Here in Washington, there are no visible signs that security is any tighter than it would be otherwise, but we can tell you here at the Capitol there has been an increased presence of U.S. Capitol Police. Though they say there has not been any specific threat on the building, they do want to do that out of an abundance of caution. That's the latest from Washington. I'm Ross Jones for the Now Detroit.
Ross, have we heard anything from intelligence officials about the threat?
There has not yet been a specific response to the video threat itself, but the CIA director today, John Brennan, did say, speaking at a forum here in Washington, that he believes ISIS has more attacks planned, quote, in the pipeline. If they have any more specific information about those, they certainly didn't share them today, though.
And Ross, were there any other targets mentioned?
They did mention targeting, I should say, other European nations in that video. Quote, "I say to the European countries that we are coming," they said, "coming with booby traps and explosives, coming with explosive belts and silencers, and you will be unable to stop us," it said, because today we are much stronger than before.
Wow.
Back to you.
Frightening stuff. Ross Jones, good to see you again, working now for Scripps National Bureau in Washington. Thank you. Stephen.